At MedsPLUS Consulting Pharmacy and Wellness Center, you're not just a number. We offer individualized care for each of our patients, plus prescription delivery and medication management.
MedsPLUS is there for any and everyone who wants a special touch with their pharmacy needs.
Call or visit today for a free consultation.
Bringing the pharmacist back to the community, MedsPLUS Consulting Pharmacy and Wellness Center.
Visit MedsPLUS Consulting Pharmacy and Wellness Center in downtown Birmingham at the new South Federal Building.
Hey, everybody.
Hello.
Happy Monday. Happy Monday, and welcome to this week's MedsPLUS Medical Minute. My name is Dr. Pauline, and we're joined by
Dr. Jennifer.
As always, and we love coming to y'all every Monday with MedsPLUS Medical Minute. Today is a very special day. It is World Heart Day. World Heart Day. So happy World Heart Day to everyone. We know that heart disease is the number one cause of death in the United States. But the good news is that up to 80% of those cases are preventable. And I hope y'all understand that. Millions of people die every year from heart disease, but the majority of those cases are preventable. And today we're going to share some practical tips for all ages and how MedsPLUS can help you protect your heart.
That's exactly right. So when we talk about risk factors for developing heart disease, you've probably heard it many a times, but we're going to remind you again. Number one is high blood pressure, making sure if you have high blood pressure that it is controlled. The other is cholesterol, making sure you know your numbers, what range you should be in, and ways to reduce those numbers. So when we say cholesterol, we're talking about the total cholesterol, HDL, which is the healthy part of the cholesterol, LDL, which is the bad part, and then your triglycerides. The other one is diabetes, making sure that your diabetes is controlled and not uncontrolled, which does increase your risk. Smoking, that is something that you can make a decision today to stop. Having a poor diet or poor choices in eating, and inactivity. Couch surfers, always on a computer or phone, some type of device, making sure you're getting outside, getting fresh air with exercise, or indoors, whether it be a pool or something that you can do to increase your activity for a minimum of 10 to 15, even 30 minutes a day. But the first step is just knowing your numbers. And we talk about this all the time, sharing it with clients, people in the community, to make sure when you're at the doctor's office or if anybody's checking a level for you, write it down. Now you're going to know what the number is and you can compare it to other visits. So know your numbers, blood pressure, cholesterol, and blood sugar. That's just the basics. Screenings are quick and powerful. And guess what? We do those right here at MedsPLUS.
Yeah, there are a couple of other things we do here at MedsPLUS to help you with your heart health. And one of those is blister packaging. And I actually brought one in because we talk about it all the time. But if you haven't seen us out in the community, you may not know what it looks like. So this is actually our blister pack. Right now, it's filled with Skittles. And Jennifer was just talking about diabetes. So, of course, you wouldn't want to take all of these at one time. But we put it in there. Imagine this is your medicine. And this part of it is customized for you. So it has all of your medications, when you'll take them, what to take, and it's all listed there in the packaging. So this is our blister pack, and it makes it easy because on Monday morning, when it's time for your dose, you start down here in the lower left-hand corner, you open that package and you take that medication. Everything is there for you. You don't have to spend Sundays, which is I know when a lot of people organize their meds, you don't have to spend that time organizing your medications because we do that here for you in the pharmacy. If you or your girlfriends or your boys are going to go out for lunch or dinner and you know you have to take your medication with food, you just peel one of these blisters off, take it with you, and you can take your medication with you. So this is our blister pack. We talk about it all the time, but I wanted to have an example to show you exactly what it looks like. Also, I want to show you a blood pressure meter. So many of y'all have seen these in the store, whether it's your local big box store or your local pharmacy. These are super simple and easy to use. And as we've said many times in the past, every home should have a blood pressure meter. You can get a digital one like this. If you're old school and actually want to hear your beats with a stethoscope, you can do that as well. But every home should have a blood pressure meter. And I actually was able to use the meter last night. I'm sure my sister won't mind me sharing this, but a lot of times when we're at family gatherings, we'll pull out the blood pressure meter and just check it, because hypertension does run in our families. And just because your blood pressure has been normal every time you go to the doctor, hypertension is the silent killer because you don't have any symptoms. You may not be experiencing headache or vision changes. You may not be experiencing any symptoms at all. So you want to have a blood pressure meter at home, and several times a week, put it on and just check your blood pressure. And what should that number be? For most people, less than 120/80. That is less than 120/80. So if you check your meter, check your blood pressure, and it's reading 148/100, 152/99, that is elevated. And you need to see a healthcare provider to get that evaluated. So again, blood pressure meter, it's not National Heart Day, it's International Heart Day, it's World Heart Day. Y'all get a blood pressure meter. Check your blood pressure. There are too many of us having complications of elevated blood pressure. That is preventable. The complications are preventable. And I'll step off my soapbox.
No, we need to hear it. If it's still a soapbox, then we know some people aren't listening.
That's true.
So I also want to speak on, as we talk about heart health for young people. Many times we think listening is just for middle-aged and older, but we're having more and more people suffer from heart attacks at a younger age. And I also include in the 40s and 50s. Just recently heard of someone that lost a family member cutting the grass. They had a major heart attack and passed away, unfortunately. So we want to make sure on this World Heart Day that you're getting the information. It's okay if you've heard it before. Now you're becoming an expert and you can share that information, or becoming an advocate to share that information. But heart health starts young, and 1 in 5 young adults already have high blood pressure without even knowing it. We did a screening for this past summer for young people that were getting ready to start college, and we encountered some that had high blood pressure. And there's a reminder to make sure that they're getting a check on that even when they're away from home. But one of the main things with young people, we have to let them know that energy drinks can increase their heart rate and over time lead to heart problems. And getting that regular sleep, checking the blood pressure. So early prevention is key. And we, as the guardians or the friends, the family members of the young people, as they start to age and mature, to continue to have these conversations with them, like Pauline said, around the table, around the dinner table when you gather, because we don't want this to sneak up on us. And too many times it does, particularly in the Black community. Having a blood pressure, knowing to make sure to watch for it is very, very vital, because the numbers and the reason why we have so many deaths and why it's number one is because that age is getting lower and lower for people that present with heart issues.
Absolutely. And we want to share today, with it being World Heart Day, we want to give y'all a call to action. So our call to action to you today is to find a blood pressure meter. It may be in your closet. It may be deep in your drawer somewhere. Find a blood pressure meter. put some batteries in it, and check your blood pressure. Check your blood pressure, look at the number, and decide whether your number is acceptable or not. And again, the range or the reading for most people is less than 120/80. That's our call to action. And we'd love if you'd come back and share your blood pressure, either share it in the comments or share that you have checked your blood pressure in the comments, because that will just keep this post engaged and it will help it reach more people. We have to decrease the number of people who are having complications from heart disease.
Absolutely. I love the call to action. So yeah, no matter how dusty it is, take a picture, post it so we can see that you got it out, you added your batteries, and you know your numbers. Mm-hmm. So with this World Heart Health Day, we just want you to remember your heart health is in your hands. Mm-hmm. And we at MedsPLUS Consulting, we are your health partners, your health and wellness partners. So call or visit MedsPLUS Pharmacy and Wellness Center today if you need a screening, if you need help on how to use the blood pressure machine, if you know of someone that needs a blister pack or you want to get your medication regimen personalized to you, we can do that together. And together we can help keep Birmingham's hearts healthy and strong, and the world, because we want this post to reach everyone. Thank you so much for joining us today for MedsPLUS Medical Minute. Dr. Pauline, did you have anything else before we close out?
I did not. We'll see y'all next week.
See you next week. Bye-bye.
Bye, everybody.
At MedsPLUS Consulting Pharmacy and Wellness Center, results matter. Don't settle for less when it comes to your health. Empower your health journey with a pharmacy that puts you first. Transferring your pharmacy is easy with our guidance. Plus, we offer prescription delivery and medication management.
Bringing the pharmacist back to the community. MedsPLUS Consulting Pharmacy and Wellness Center.
Visit MedsPLUS Consulting Pharmacy and Wellness Center in downtown Birmingham at the new South Federal Building.